When life gives you avocados. Avocados? Wow. Oh my God, it's the umbrella curse. I can't speak anymore.
Spin around 3 times and go, and you're done with it.
That's so made up.
Throw some salt over your shoulder.
No, you've heard that. The spin around 3 times.
Or salt over your shoulder.
Yeah, or salt over your shoulder.
On his way over here, he dropped all his papers, so the curse has already begun.
I would suggest doing it right now, or you're going to have a terrible end of the show.
Come on.
No, I don't believe in superstition. Peer pressure, I don't give it. Let me try this again. When life gives you avocados,
Yes. There you go.
you make guacamole cheese. Dutch cheese company Daily Dairy is merging the two foods in one divisive product. Amonti guacamole cheese became available in the U.S. this week at the Fresh Market, a grocery store chain in 22 states, for $25 a pound.
Whoa.
Daily Dairy has a full line of specialty cheeses that are infused with different herbs, sauces, and spices. The guacamole cheese is a Gouda-style hard cheese that blends real avocados with lime juice, chili, tomato, onion, and garlic. It can be melted over nachos or into queso for a festive Cinco de Mayo dip, which is just 2 days away.
Yeah, when I saw it first or heard it, I thought it was going to be like a cream cheese kind of thing, and I thought, okay, avocado toast. But the real test, if it was a cream cheese type product, would be the bagel test, right?
Yes.
It's got to work on that kind of bread, that chewy, crispy bread. But this, it's like a hard cheese.
I gotta say sorry, because Bill hates avocados, and you actually lit up when you saw this.
Because half the reason I don't like the color, but I would say maybe 60% is the texture. It's got that wallpaper paste texture of an avocado. It's slimy.
Yeah, there is that.
It's just for you. It's like the snake thing for you.
And he says avocado.
But
And he said avocado.
Avocado.
Yeah.
But like
Minnesota.
this, I can see the difference in texture combined with the lemon juice.
Yes.
You may have won me over, Mr. Avocado Cheese. Did I say avocado? How do we say it properly?
Avocado.
Avocado.
It looks like a piece of key lime pie, which I also like.
But it made me start to think about other flavor combinations, because this is just lazy, right? It's like you don't want to put all those things together, because separately they're all great, but then together so like, do you maybe do this with pizza? Like, you know, there's tomato sauce, cheese, so that when you bite into the cheese, it tastes like a pizza?
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mind blown,
That made
Pooja.
my mouth
Mind
water.
blown.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese, too.
Oh, you could do a grilled cheese.
Oh my God.
Fries and gravy?
Fries and
Yes,
gravy.
poutine it.
Quesadilla. Well, it's already cheese.
It's okay.
Cheese. Now we're going Inception again.
We could keep going. Oh, wow.
This is Walter the Toy Poodle all over again. Yeah.
A classic 90s staple, fanny packs are making a huge comeback. After street brand Supreme launched a belt bag in collaboration with Louis Vuitton in 2017, fanny packs have now found street cred. Versace, Burberry, Gucci, Nike, and Saint Laurent, among many other brands, have now all jumped on the trend, and in doing so, rebranded fanny packs as belt bags. While fanny packs might be on trend right now, they're also convenient. Of course, they allow you to keep all your stuff in one place without having to carry a purse, a merce, or whatever you want to call a bag.
And they wear them a little differently than when we were growing up. Now, in some of these pictures, it's the same way in the first two, but
that's
in
the
this
one I remember, because it has kind of a side. There's little side pouches within the main one, and you can put more stuff.
Yeah.
But there's that version too.
This
sort of
version,
slung.
and the men do it this way too. And you know what's funny? I remember a conversation with you, George. We were talking about how your wife watches a lot of these Greek soap operas, and you were saying that this is like everybody's got a fanny pack.
And a lot more women are carrying small little tiny backpacks too, versus the bag, like the big designer bags or designer backpacks that are slung low, or just the fanny pack. Their versions of the fanny pack.
Yeah, who
it's
knew?
everywhere. Who knew?
And I've always made the joke, when you talk about like fashion that's coming back, and you're like, okay, well, the neon bicycle short is never going to come back, and then 2019 happened, and it is back.
I
So
know.
you never rule anything out.
That was never a good look, was it?
No,
For
it's
even
still
people
not
that,
a good look.
No, even for like champion bikers.
Yeah.
Cyclists. I mean,
it's never been a good thing.
well, then we're going to look at a picture now. This is what John Moore was referring to this morning. That's The Rock, right?
And a fanny pack?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, slinging his fanny pack, thumb in the pack. Yeah, he's all buff there. I'm not even sure if that was in his wrestling. That might have been while he was a college football player at Miami.
Yeah.
Because he's just a big dude. He's kind of thick there. He's not as ripped.
I'm going to patiently slide over and let Pooja Honda get in.
I don't want to read the story, actually.
Well,
I don't want to leave it to you because I'm supposed to bring you the stories, but I don't like the story that I'm bringing to you.
We all know it's in your contract that all the beauty trend stories you read, because this is sort of your thing.
All right, so it is the beauty trend that nobody asked for. Let me just preface it by saying that, but it's here. I don't even know if it's here. I'm willing to say this is not a trend. I'm hoping this is not a trend. Take a look.
Oh gosh, wait, listen, okay, this is a viewer discretion.
You're right.
If you're eating, it's a breakfast show.
But my uncomfortableness should have given that part away. So yes, I'm sorry.
Disgusting.
If you're eating right now, I apologize. It's the latest fad. They're embracing nose hair, even getting nostril hair extensions. So this is not actual nose hair, just so you know, it's like a fake falsy lash thing.
I'm not even eating breakfast right now, and I'm having like mini gag reflex. This is disgusting.
The brave new look, it was first championed by Instagrammer at Gretchen Chen, so follow her right away.
Yeah.
Or not. She used false eyelashes to achieve the avant-garde look, and it didn't take long for others to catch on with the hashtag, and this hashtag exists, nose hair extensions. It has an extensive following on social media. Now, I'm going to argue, because I went on just to make sure, that this does not have a following. A couple of people did it. It was fun and outrageous. I don't know about it actually, catching on. This was my reaction.
That's my reaction too.
Also
That's
your reaction.
Disgusting.
So what people may or may not know about me in particular, everybody's got their thing of just gross, disgusting. So for me, it's anything in the nose. So when there's somebody has a child who's unfortunately the child's sick and there's snot,
just giant snot bubbles.
Just snot bubble. I can't look there. I can't help. I just need to here, take the baby. I can't do it. If anybody around, if there's something in your nose, I can't be around you. I can't even look at it.
I don't blame you. I'm with you. Two sensations. One, gag reflex.
Yeah.
Two, I'm totally with you on this one. The other thing it's making me do as I look at these pictures and you describe this is it's making my nose tickle.
Yeah, me too.
Does that happen to anybody else? I want to
too.
just scratch my nose.
I just want to touch my nose, but then I don't want to touch my nose. And I don't want anything to do with. I just want to do this because it's just so gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super gross.
Yeah. So
and
I'm going
sorry.
to say this. I brought you the story. I don't think it's a trend. It is catching on nowhere. Nobody has asked for this. Nobody will ever want it.
A Louisiana man taking a little heat for the way he eats his chicken nuggets. Samir Jaffrey shared this photo. Okay, take a look at this. Shared this photo of his food on Facebook. What stands out to you here? Okay, features a box of McNuggets and 4 different dipping sauces. He then asked a simple question, which was this: do y'all peel your nuggets? Closer look here shows photos that the batter that once encased the nugs has been completely removed and separated from the now naked chicken pieces or naked nuggets.
Naked nugs.
Naked nugs. The photo has gone viral, obviously being shared over 19,000 times and racking up over 8,500 comments because this is the type of stuff we debate in 2019 on social media. This is weird, right?
It does seem weird.
You're one of those people, Gurdeep, who always says, don't knock it till you try it, right?
Right.
Is this something you would try?
Okay,
would you go naked with your nugs?
If I would not, and I'll tell you, okay, so here's the thing. If I was trying to be healthy and you peel the batter off and then you're just eating the naked nug portion, sure, but from what I gather, he's eating the batter separately, so you're still getting the same unhealthy nug. I like the ratio in each bite of nug skin to naked nug, so you get both.
Yeah, and we're not breaking news here to say that the nugget, the chicken portion of that nugget, that's not one solid piece of chopped off breast meat. It is a compilation, a melange, as it were, of chicken meat that has been processed into the shape of the nugget. You see, they call this guy a monster, but as soon as I saw this story, the word that came to my mind was love. And I'll tell you why.
Really?
Okay.
Because my little late dog, Jose, he was a McDonald's freak. You would say, I'm telling you, say the word McDonald's or car ride, and he'd lose it more than going for walks or baths or anything. He loved McDonald's food. We'd always give him a little taste of nugget or burger. But as he got older, we wanted to, even when he was blind and senile and stuff, he'd always sniff out the McDonald's when it would come. And as a way to give him less, because the vet told us less, you got to keep the fat out of his diet, so we would peel off the breading, that greasier breading, and just give him, and he was fine with just the nugget meat. So that's my memory of the skinless or naked nugget is my beautiful Jose.
Wow. Jose, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
What did you do with the nugget clothing?
Oh, throw it away. I love deep fried anything, and I love batter, but not separate from the, not deboned.
That'd be so tempting to eat.
Really? No, not me.
Wrap other meat in
because
it?
it gets cold and it's kind of, rubbery.
Okay, fair.
For me, but I like fried stuff.
It does make me wonder, though, with this guy in particular, because why do we all eat it a certain way and then he's eating it this way? Like, what did he see? What was the example in his life that made him go, oh, this makes sense to me. Let me just take the skin off, put it on the side, eat that later.
Yeah,
like, what?
Yeah.
Who are you watching? What was the influence? I want to know.
I mean, it's a load.
Well, this
We
is
got to
the
have this guy on
same-
the show.
Yeah.
Samir Jaffrey.
Needs to be on the show.
Not a monster, though, because people dunk their nuggets in pop,
True.
which makes me want to hurl.
Researchers may have found an area of the brain related to Pokemon. There you go. We got Bill's attention now. Catch 'em all, Billy boy. A new study published in the journal Nature Human Behavior looks into how a developing brain may have changed after playing Pokemon as a child. 11 adults who were identified as experienced Pokemon players were pitted against 11 novices. Both were shown photos of 151 Pokemon, or Pokemen, is it plural? I don't know, along with other images. What's that?
Pokepeople.
Pokepeople, sorry.
Thank you.
2019.
Pokemons.
Where's my head? It was discovered that a specific region of the brain of the experienced players responded more to the Pokemon pictures than any other image. Bill, were you a member of this survey? Were you?
I wasn't, but I understand, and I think it's fun because we're talking about Pokemon as a cultural phenomenon, but I think the inherent value placed on something that if you'd never experienced it before wouldn't have it, even money. Like if I didn't use money as a way of exchanging for goods and I saw a $100 bill on the street, it would just be a piece of paper, right?
Right.
So I think this elevates the fact that so many people played Pokemon so intensely that the brain actually put inherent value to seeing a Pokemon or one of these rarer things. So it's kind of neat, but you can broaden that out. I know I played Monopoly a lot as a kid, so I probably get that accelerated heartbeat when I see Park Place or Boardwalk, and there's probably a lot of other things. Well, is there anything that you did particularly?
Yeah, I think we could all if we were to do a study like this and we were to then be the expert versus the novice in whatever it was that we played as a kid, I think we would all have the same results. That's what I think this study is saying.
That's
so
a good
for
point.
me, it was Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
And it was
Nintendo.
the very first console that I had.
What was your favorite game?
Tetris.
Tetris.
Yeah.
I like Tetris. I was
And
Mike Tyson
Metroid.
boxing.
Yeah.
Metroid was good. Mike Tyson boxing.
Oh my gosh.
What about for you?
So many good games. Yeah, it would be Nintendo as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved ice hockey. I loved Zelda. Oh man.
Baseball?
Blades
Play
of
baseball
Steel.
too?
RBI baseball was
RBI
great.
baseball's really
By the way, it's totally separate. I don't know what it is about Tetris and Dr. Mario. Every female I know who was into Nintendo, their favorite two games were Tetris and Dr. Mario. And they were so good at it, so much better than any guy I know.
I think that's probably why. It was like I dominated. I was really good at it.
Like even like older folks, like adults when I was a kid, like they wouldn't play any of the games, but Tetris and
What are
Dr.
you
Mario.
trying to say? That I'm old?
No, any female specific.
I'm an old female. I got
We
it.
need to
I
do a
got it,
study on
Gertie.
that.
Maybe it's
I'm
puzzle
kidding.
solving over just
There
shoot
must
'em
be
up.
some part of the female
Yeah.
brain that's just better at that
Maybe
puzzle
it's
solving. or
possible.
like-
Yeah.
Way to
it's
go,
possible.
Pooch.
Bizarre job offering is all about Harry Potter. A couple from the UK are looking to employ a tutor for their 11-year-old son, but not just any old tutor, someone who can bring the magic of Hogwarts into their home. The young boy is struggling with science, but the parents want to make his studies fun and engaging. That's the way to do it. They know he's a big Harry Potter fan, so they want a tutor to create Harry Potter-themed lessons for him and dress up as characters from the books and movies, such as Professor Snape. Did I say that right? Professor Snape and Professor Sprout. For the right candidates, the parents are willing to pay $130 an hour. Wow.
Wow.
And cover expenses for wands, quills,
Wow.
and other magical supplies.
Cool. Wow, I wish my parents did this for me growing up.
yeah.
I would certainly want to learn more if it was somebody, like there was a character that I was really excited about.
I'd just
right?
be like, Mom and Dad, give me the $130 and I'll just try harder.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, that's another way of looking
What
at it.
happens when the kid needs extracurricular sex education?
Whoa.
Who do you call then?
Wow.
Well, this
Wow.
conversation
I'm just
took a
throwing
turn.
it out there.
Yeah.
You got to take a time machine back to 1998 or before, apparently.
Yeah.
But if you could, like, if you could ask your parents to do this for you, to, get you somebody that would sort of curtail the curriculum or the whatever, the assignment around your favorite character, who would it be for you?
Oh, man, okay. So for me, I think I'd have to go, even though he wasn't the smartest kid, just because I'd want to hang out with him, Zach Morris, Saved by the Bell, because I would just get, like tips on how to be cool from Zach, because he was the coolest.
Frosted
my
tips.
goodness.
on how to
Yeah, the
be
frosted tips. I would learn how to get Kelly Kapowski, because she was the greatest.
This is not real learning.
That's not real learning.
Hey,
Sure it is.
listen, all right?
School of
did-
life, yo.
Mark Paul Gosselaar did just fine for himself, and I would learn how to do the timeout,
We got to see it.
There
Oh,
it is.
there it is. Yeah.
timeout.
Yeah.
Does it work? No, you guys are still moving.
No, we're still moving.
Sorry,
But you
Greg.
know what? It wouldn't help you in school, which is fine, but maybe you'd realize how smart you are then, right? In
Well, I don't want
comparison,
any tips from Dustin Diamond. I don't want to be hanging out with Screech one-on-one. That'd just get weird.
So, see, I picked Steve Urkel because remember him? Yeah. Matters. He's at least smart. I would get like an A+
With that
in
voice.
everything.
Pooja, I'm going to your
Did I do that?
Hold on, Pooja,
Yeah.
do you pick Steve Urkel or Stefan Urkel?
Well, that's the thing. That's the beauty of picking Steve Urkel is I could have both, right? When I want Stefan to come out.
But Stefan just obnoxious and annoying, let's be honest.
Okay, well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So maybe we won't have him come out.
My dream came true a couple of months ago. I always wanted to be a quarterback when I played high school football, but I played center and defense instead
Yeah.
of Joe Montana.
Yes.
For my money, the greatest of all time. We had him here. It was just amazing. I picked his brain about all kinds of stuff. And he has hands like a lunchbox. Gigantic
Wait, what does that
mitts.
mean?
Gigantic mitts.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
He's not that big of a dude, but his hands are
You
like,
didn't get it
Because
right.
he held that
he
football,
did.
right?
And
Like,
boy, he could throw a spiral.
That would make you want to learn.
Are you kidding?
This is
I would have been a much
weird
better student if I had
places.
Joe.
I know. Well, I would pick Tootie from The Facts of Life.
Tootie!
I mean, unfortunately, when she came here, I didn't see her, but Tootie, man, she was so smart.
Tootie the
She
Tooter.
was so witty, and she was a little naive, so I feel like, you know what? She
Yeah.
works with me.
And
We
she had
work-
braces.
Right, and braces. You know what? I wanted braces because Tootie had
Really?
braces. And I
Exactly.
got braces, but I didn't
All
look
right.
as good as she did.
I think I took this a little
Bill
too
looks
seriously.
disgusted with all our choices,
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
weird. I wanted someone accessible and fun, so I thought for science, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Hey, why not?
Awesome.
And
sense.
for
Looks like
art,
you a little bit.
who was better with the happy little trees and clouds than our good friend Bob Ross?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know we could pick
Wait,
two.
you picked two?
I
Why'd
did
you
pick two.
You covered all
Because-
science and arts?
Well, I don't think Bill Nye would have been very good.
Do we
with
not
happy
own the
little
rights to
clouds.
show his picture or something?
Probably not.
I love Bob Ross. If you ever have to zen out and relax, Bob Ross, man, he will get you there. Let's get one more story in. McDonald's bringing a number of global items to its locations across the U.S., including a Canadian menu item. The tomato mozzarella sandwich, there it is. It's part of the chain's global menu, which will be available for a limited time. Another item that will make an appearance is the Stroop Waffle McFlurry. A popular item from the Netherlands.
the Stroopwaffle.
The Stroopwaffle from Netherlands. It features chopped up pieces of crispy waffle cookie pieces and a caramel swirl.
Yum.
Spain's Grand McExtreme Bacon burger and Australia's cheesy bacon fries will also hit U.S. menus, not Canadian menus. U.S. menus June 5th. Grand McExtreme Bacon. It shouldn't be the Grand Extreme McBacon. That rolls off the tongue better.
Sure does.
Wow,
But what do I know?
so
I'm not a marketer.
my mouth's just watering looking at all of this. But, you know, I've always said, why don't they bring so many of the things when you travel? You know, you will go to McDonald's in any country in the world and they have different offerings.
Yep.
I'd love to be able to have that all in one place, right? So when
It's a
I
big
go to
menu, but I'll
India,
take it.
oh my gosh, when I go to India, they have the most amazing vegetarian Maharaja Mac.
The Muk Aloo Tikki burger as well.
Yes.
Mc
It's
Aloo
so-
Tikki burger?
So they're basically, it's potato instead of a patty, and it's so good.
That looks really good. Delish. And you were able to find for me, thank you, because I'm ashamed to say I've never been to a McDonald's in Greece. The times I've gone, they have the Greek mac.
What?
It's like a gyro. Greeks love
looks amazing.
everything in a pita, so they double the patty, and they probably just put the the regular fixings in there, and it's boom.
That
you got
looks
Greek.
good.
I have cousins in Denmark. I have cousins everywhere. Went to McDonald's in Denmark. They had chicken wings there, and also
Chicken wings.
when you order, you go up to the counter and you order. They're like, "Okay, go ahead and sit down." And I was like, "What do you mean?" So I'm like just standing around the counter. They're like, "No, go sit down." And then they bring it to your
They
table.
serve you too.
Oh, nice.
Like you order at the counter, like fast casual style, and then they bring it to your
Wow,
table. I was
that's
like,
nice.
"Oh,
Yeah.
Denmark."
So where do you think, which country would serve naked nugs? Because yesterday we
If
were
you missed the
talking.
story, that's a Murica thing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy yesterday who takes his nuggets and then peels off all the skin, puts it on one side, eats the skin and the naked nugs.
If
And
it's
it's
for
just
super healthy, it would be
very weird.
California, right?
Yeah, maybe.
They'd want to they don't want those extra
More fun to say than do. Naked nugs.
Yeah. Not coming anywhere anytime soon. How about that?